how do you like the idea of eliminating the math from quilting? Well, John and Ritzko Brady are here from Guidelines for Quilting to show you their tools that do just that.
Yeah, thanks, Jody. Pleasure to be here on QNN as always. And yeah, we do want to eliminate some of the math from quilting because, you know, before the rotary cutter came out, the only math in quilting was the finished size plus a 1/4 inch. They just draw the template, add a 1/4 inch to it. Of course, then they had to pin it to the fabric and chop on it with a pair of scissors.
Yeah, we don't want to go back there.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, it would be nice to be able to use the rotary cutter and the ruler and cut that quickly and that accurately, but not have to do all the math you have to do today.
Right.
So what we have here is a product called Triangle Additions. Because you know, Jody, most people know what to add for squares, right?
Right.
A 1/2 inch. But when it comes to triangles, there's a different measurement you have to add for 1/2 square triangles than what you have to add for a 1/4 square triangles.
Yes.
Now you know what they are, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know what? You might not know what they are. They fudged the numbers a little bit.
They did?
Yeah, they did. But you know, they had to because a quilt roller only has lines every 1/8 inch. And if you actually do the math on it, what happens is for 1/2 square triangles, the actual measurement that you need to add is, ready for this? 854 thousandths of an inch.
That's not on my ruler.
No, it's not. What is on your ruler is 875 thousandths of an inch, which is actually 7/8.
So is that why my patchwork sometimes doesn't come out right?
You know, it's a built-in error. They had to round up to the nearest eighth, and the same thing for 1/4 square triangles. In fact, for 1/4 square triangles, it's actually even a bigger error.
Right.
The real number you need is 1.207. The nearest line on a ruler is 1.25, which is 1 1/4. So today, everyone adds 7/8 for 1/2 square triangles, 1 1/4 for 1/4 square triangles, but it's actually off. You're actually cutting about a 32nd of an inch too much when you do the 1/2 square triangles, and about a 1/16th of an inch too much for the 1/4 square triangles.
So I bet your triangle additions solved that problem.
We sure did solve the problem. In fact, they come as a package of 2. The green one with the H on top adds the exact amount of seam allowance for the 1/2 square triangles, which is
I don't remember. It's a funny number.
That's the great thing about these. You don't have to remember, but you can see right on the tool here, 800 plus 0.0854. That's 854 thousandths of an inch for the 1/2 square triangles, the 1.207 for the 1/4 square triangles, and the only thing you have to do is just take and attach them right to the edge of any ruler.
And not even think about it.
Exactly right.
That's great.
So here's my H edition for the 1/2 square triangles, and you can see right on it, it's got an H on the top, and it says 1/2 square triangles, and there's even a little diagram of 1/2 square triangles on it.
Good.
So you don't have to know anything except just attach it to the edge of the ruler. So if I want to make some 1/2 square triangles now, I'm just going to take this. It has little alignment tabs that butt right up against the edge of the ruler, push down on the suction cups, and now I'm adding automatically the 854 thousandths of an inch for the 1/2 square triangles right on the edge of the ruler.
Without even having to think about it.
Exactly. And there's so many things that this just frees up what you can do. For example, one of my favorite ones are flying geese. You know, flying geese are made of a big triangle and 2 small triangles.
Right.
And the big triangle is a 1/4 square triangle, and the 2 smaller ones are 1/2 square triangles. Now, the conventional way on a quilt ruler, like if I wanted to make them, our example here is 2.5 by 5 inches, that's the finished size. So real quick, what's 2.5 plus 7/8?
I don't want to think about that.
Exactly. And you know what? It'd be wrong anyway, because it's actually 2.5 plus 854 thousandths of an inch. Right, exactly. And again, with our products, you don't even have to think about that. All you have to do is put the green addition onto the edge of the ruler, doing the 1/2 square triangles, put the red one on doing the 1/4 square triangles, and the great thing about that is it takes all the mystery out of it. In finished sizes, the 1/4 square triangle is twice as big as the 1/2 square triangles. Any size you want to make them. 1.5 by 3, 2 by 4, or 2.5 by 5. Any size you want to make it, make the 1/4 square triangle twice as big as the halves. So all you have to do is attach the H addition to the edge of the ruler for the 1/2 square triangles. In our example here, I'm doing it 2.5. So we just line up to the 2.5 inch line on the ruler, but now we're cutting along the edge of the addition. Oh, and by the way, these have built-in finger guards too.
Oh, how smart.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
So now, when I want to make the 1/4 square triangles, I'm just going to take the green one off, H off, put the red Q on, and I'm simply going to double my measurement. So in this case, I'm going to go up to the 5 inch line and cut here. And again, I'm adding that 1.207 is going to give me an exact 1/4 inch around those 1/4 square triangles. The only thing I have to think about, make the 1/4 square triangle twice as big as the half. I can make these any size I want.
And we can make flying geese all day.
Absolutely.
Now that we understand how this works, we don't have to remember that. All we have to remember is to put which addition on, is all.
Well, exactly. In fact, we even color code in the instructions. We always show 1/4 square triangles in red, 1/2 square triangles in green. And it just makes it so simple. And like I say, the nice thing about it is you pick the size.
Great.
That's what's great about this. It's you pick the size, and everything's simple, and everything makes sense, so you can make it any size you want.
Totally versatile system. And by the way, all these graphics to show you how to make all these blocks are on the website because of this little lady who does all the wonderful work on the website. This is Ritzko, John's wife.
Thank you, Jody. Well, please be sure to watch some animations on our website, finishedsizequilting.com. And then you can learn how to make flying geese and then square in a square, any size you want, easily.
All right, wonderful. Thank you for watching QNN TV.